So hello everyone, this is my project. This is a Toyota LandCruiser fj45. I'm just gonna have a walk around and oh, you know what? I'm gonna run some light here. So there you go, that's about better. Maybe I'm gonna make it a little closer like that. And so we are in the east coast of Canada. So this is little crust that's in pretty great shape for 1978 for East Coast Canada. See, even the bumper is been patched. So look at that. Just for an idea, even the bumper for how thick it has its own holes. And I think that the fenders were changed, and probably in the time this was as well. Still got the antenna. Imagine that, still there. See, this is how they repaired it those days. Probably this looks like aluminum, probably, or zinced rivets. And I noticed there's a lot of fiberglass fix up. You can tell right here, for example, right there. It's all been fiberglassed everywhere. So I got the running boards, original running boards. This should hold a running board. This was actually on the bed of my trailer when I put it down. Like, what's this? I think this should hold a running board. Just the state is in. The guy that sold it to me gave me this. He said this is the original carburetor. He sent it out for cleaning. So let's take a look at it. It actually should be rebuilt. And I have an aftermarket on right now. It runs and drives. I drove it in here, obviously. I have a bunch of parts still here. Oh, sorry, very sorry. Air cleaner. I don't know exactly if this is to put the cab on top of what. So that's still the original visors and the original mirrors. One is broken. All kinds of little lights, stuff. I don't know exactly what this is. I don't know if the door that was missing. I got the tailgate, and I actually got, it was totally rusted, so I actually got an extra tailgate, original tailgate from Toyota. I got very lucky on that one as well. Look at how thick they are. This was well built at those days. You can see this fiberglass thing is the original turn lights. There was the try to do some kind of homemade running boards. They don't look bad at all, actually. They look better than the original ones, but I don't know if I'm gonna get back original or what. Here you can tell all the fiberglass that's been put on. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, I'm missing the head rack. That would be nice to have. There you go. So you can tell there's mirrors, probably from the FJ60. This is the motor for the wipers that I think they brought it down. Oh, somebody can help me here. I don't know, probably 1974, 1975, because from there down was up here. And the wipers will go in from the top to the... And there's a few little things. These are the air vents. Beautiful air vents. Let's give a look under here. So that's actually not bad at all. Look at that. It's very old, but that's still in great shape, all considering. So you can tell it's been patched already right there. The cab is obviously a little crusty, nothing major. I can look out. Yeah, I guess that part that I found on the trailer comes from right here somewhere, but here you can tell how the frame is in bad shape. Let's see, part of the cab. Let's there's all kinds of stuff lying around, and here you can have an idea how bad is the frame. Look at that. So I got this like 3-4 years ago, and I never really had the time to get into it. I still don't get the time, but I guess I'm gonna have to start somewheres. And in the meantime that I was waiting to start it, I actually looked for a frame all over, and I did find it. There's a lot of advice that, by the way, if you see this video, I thank you so much to all the people that contacted me by giving me advices and telling me where I can find an original frame and eventually do the swap with an 80 series. That is a common swap apparently from the 45 to, oh, that's a good one right there. What's that? I would say that a battery should fit in there, but what's that hole for? I mean, this looks pretty original, but then it's been covered. You can see the cap. Oh my God, look at that. All fiberglass, see? That's how they fixed it at the time. It was just a simple, farm truck. And if I do not go wrong, I probably am wrong, I think that this vehicle in 1978 was going for something like $8,000. Oh, Jesus. The value goes up. So let's see the interior. See the handle that's missing. It's in the bed. So I still got obviously 4 gears. Original. Still original carpet. I noticed there's an original tool bag. Look at that. That's pretty neat, I gotta say. And I think these are original seats. Still the original seat. This maybe was, yeah, that's probably been done. This looks like the original jack. What do we got down there? I thought you could see outside from here, a little bit right there, but nothing. Imagine the seat belts too. 1978, they had seat belts as well. Goodness. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I hope the roof up some reason. I'm gonna have to figure that out, why they did that. Beautiful original. They put an aftermarket. It works. Here I have an issue because I don't know in 1978 if they already put in the metrics. I don't think they did, the metric system in Canada. because then it went on kilometers, so it was a half. I don't know. So I'm wondering if these are miles or kilometers. They probably are miles. So it has a jack. It has kind of bit, but as you know, the 2F engine just can do at least 4 times that that mileage, and everything is still in original. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. I don't know, I didn't try to figure out yet how the heat works here, but that has to be a heat for sure. As I said, oh, I didn't say that yet. This is, I'm gonna show you right now, is a, sorry for a second. There you are. The original engine there. It didn't really stop. I think I have a little bit of brakes in the back, but I don't think I got none in the front from what I was driving. I was thinking, so right there, I don't know if you can see it, but this is a LPKK. LPKK is Canadian specifications. So you're looking at very rare truck. They have one in SaltLake City, Utah, at the museum, LandCruiser museum. They have an LPKK that is Canadian specification, and it's in a museum for a reason, because you don't find these vehicles anymore. And look at that little rust right there. Okay, that's the other hook. Yeah, that looks pretty original right there. Yeah, I think it is all original. He left me with this. It says how to take apart the vehicle. There's all kinds of advice, parts to order and online. But I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's when he decided that he wanted to start rebuilding it, and he had it he had it since 1989, and it's been in a barn since 1989 or 1990 or something like that. Still the owner's manual. Let's check it out. The owner's manual. My goodness, it's beautiful. So if you think about looking at it, 1978. I mean, I love this type of stuff. Look at that. Okay, I'm not gonna show you the name of the guy that had it, because for what I heard, he passed. What we got here, for example, no way, check that out now. That is the card they would give you. Dear Bryant. So this guy, his name was Bryant, and he lived the 14th of March 1978. And thank you for his decision to purchase a Toyota. Check that out, beautiful. Well, all kinds of stuff in here. And there's a bunch of original receipts. I noticed from 1980s. I'm not showing. Oh, yes, check that out. I was missing that. They were way better in 1960s, but this has a little bit. Probably the other ones in there as well. Look, the original carpet is still in really, really, really good shape. So yeah, this is it. This is my project, and I'm gonna have to give it a start. Let's see where we go, and let's see where we get, and let's see if we can put it all in original shape, brand spanking new. let's give it a start. Thanks for viewing.